to Trim Twinsies.
Hi.
I'm Rebecca.
I'm Monique, and I'm not a twin.
I'm Christina. I'm a twin.
Yeah.
Twin sister.
Yeah, exactly. She's our Trim Healthy sister.
So we're back with our How We Do Trim Healthy Mama in different ways, and this video is about staying on plan.
Yes.
I am a purist. Monique is...
Drive-through Sue.
Frugal Mama. Yeah. So the first question we have about staying on plan is, what is your favorite special ingredient to help you stay on plan?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I really like matcha tea or matcha tea. I don't really know. It's like a green tea powder. It's so good and
What are some health benefits of it?
it's an antioxidant. It's high in antioxidants.
Yeah.
So it's like green tea, but it's really strong and concentrated.
Because they grind up the tea leaves
Yes.
instead of...
What do you make with it?
You can definitely all like coffee kind of things, so like a trimmy or a frappuccino. What?
Really?
Yeah.
You don't put coffee in it.
No. Yeah, you don't.
It's like a green tea latte.
Yes, you can get that at
all
Starbucks now.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's really cool.
So that's your favorite?
That's my treat for myself.
Love it.
I don't know if this counts as a special ingredient. She says no, but I think it is. Stevia. Sweetener. On-plan sweetener. Because I think of it as a special ingredient because I am taking, part of our grocery budget to purchase something that I'm the only one who will use it. So that's what I count as a special ingredient.
Well, that's a good point.
Because I can do anything on Trim Healthy Mama with stevia, and protein powder is another one that
That's mine.
Oh, sorry. Well, then I'll just say the sweetener, on-plan sweetener, because even without protein powder, you can make things. And most of my, time on Trim Healthy Mama, I haven't had any special ingredients other than on-plan sweetener. I don't know that I could do Trim Healthy Mama without an on-plan sweetener.
I agree.
So.
Yeah,
so true.
Necessary. Mine is protein powder, but also / collagen, because I feel like either one you can use to add protein to your drinks,
right?
Or oatmeal, or something like that, and also to make trimmies. I feel like trimmies are the best thing in the world,
really.
And you should definitely have trimmies if you have
other
it.
than bread and butter, they're like the bread and butter.
Yeah, exactly, trimmies. So you need collagen or whey protein to make your trimmies. Next, what is your favorite strategy to stay on plan?
My favorite is to make something, and it's kind of like planning. We've been talking about planning. Make something big that's like a snack and portion it out for the whole week.
Yeah, good idea.
So one of my favorites is roasted nuts. I'm going to make a video about that today, hopefully.
Yeah.
And also glooky pudding. The texture is a little weird, but you get used to it. And I just love that it's a fuel pull.
Yeah.
And I put them in little leftover jelly jars. I'm reusing.
Purist.
Wow.
Exactly. So I make like 5 little jars, and I can take that in my lunch, or I can take it when I go to my in-laws' house for dinner, and they all have like ice cream with things, So then I'm like just like pulling my little pudding out and eating that. So it really, really helps.
Yeah, I agree.
My favorite strategy is meal planning again, but I like to, and I wish I need to print more of my meal plan that when I'm actually getting ready to, grocery shop or plan for the week, I like to take a meal that I know my husband and children will like and trimify it. And so I have a separate column for what I'm going to do to make it Trim Healthy Mama. So if they are having lasagna, I put over here spaghetti squash, and I'll just make the lasagna with either spaghetti squash or the lazy lasagna or something like that. So planning to make food that I know my family will like, but also knowing that I can, make it Trim Healthy Mama. And then because I work outside of the home, this is kind of along with that, making sure that I have foods that I can take for lunch and dinner, or lunch and snacks, whether that be leftovers, or like you said, portioning out snacks. Cheese sticks are my best friend. So meal planning is my strategy for staying on plan, because if I don't have, Trim Healthy Mama ideas already to go with the foods that I have to cook anyway for my family, or if we're going out to eat, knowing what I can get at wherever we go, that's going to keep me on plan. So planning.
So true.
That's
Trim Healthy
really
Mama is easy, but you do have to plan.
Yeah. It's hard to just do it on the fly.
Yeah. Right.
My strategy is having accountability from my favorite people here. We all have Instagram accounts that
Trim
are...
Healthy Becca, Trim Healthy Monique, Trim Healthy Nina.
They're only for our food journals.
Yes.
Have you guys had anyone in your real life
Yes.
follow you?
Yes, and I'm like, oh, now she's gonna know everything that I need.
Exactly.
We
like
you have a
try and
pumping
post
snack
every
every
meal.
day.
Yeah.
What's that? You have a pumping snack.
I
every
sure
day.
do. I do.
So we try. I blocked those people because I know that they're doing it not on. They're not doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
But we try and post every meal and snack, and so that it keeps us accountable, and we can comment and say that looks so delicious. You get a little confidence boost. You know, you can look back on it. Is that what you were going to
Yes.
say? Yeah,
Yes.
it's really good for looking back.
For meal planning, I can literally because we've been doing it now consistently since January of this year, 2017. So we have now almost 5 months of food journal that I can look back, scroll through, and say, oh, I really like this, or oh, I really like this. You know, so I definitely agree.
I think it's helped us all be more successful.
Yeah.
In the past 5 months, we've been more successful than all the other, the year before that.
Right.
Combined.
I've known about Trim Healthy Mama for like 2 years at least.
But we haven't stuck to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Until we started using a community. And there are so many people on Trim Healthy Mama. I mean, on Instagram, do Trim Healthy Mama.
Yeah.
So get on there, do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Finally, for staying on plan, do you have a mantra that helps you stay on plan?
Why do I have to go first? You go first.
Okay, my mantra is, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. And again, that goes, it's hard to say that straight, but, you know, you have to plan. And it, like you said, it's kind of a hobby. Trim Healthy Mama can be a hobby. It's fun. You have to cook anyway. You have to eat anyway. So why not make it fun? And, you know, keeping accountable, it's like, I know I'm going to be able to, you know, post a little cute picture of what I'm eating.
Food photography is fun.
It is. It is. It's so you're turning it into a hobby, but planning, you definitely have to plan, or else it's, you know, and like you said, you can't do it on the fly. You can do it on the fly, but it's harder and it's not as fun, and it feels depriving. Whereas if you plan to have something super yummy, it doesn't feel depriving at all.
It doesn't, because you enjoy the food.
Yeah.
And I mean, food freedom, that's the whole point,
Yes.
right? My mantra is progress, not perfection.
Yes, good
Because
one too.
it's really easy to think I have to be so perfect all the time, and you get in this stressful mindset. And then if you have like one bite of your husband's French fries, then you want your own French fries. Or, well, why don't I just eat the bun on my burger?
Yeah.
You know. But if you think progress, you think every time I don't eat something that's off plan, I'm doing good for my body. I'm making progress. Even if you're not 100% perfect.
Well, I love that.
Yeah.
I don't really have like a mantra, but something that I've really learned and that really, really clicked in January was that I have to love the way that I eat. Because if you don't love it, you're not going to stick to it. It's not going to be something that you can do for your whole life.
Right.
And that's really what we want, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you have to really love it. It has to be something that you definitely can do. So, what does that mean? Finding recipes that you really love that aren't like diet. They don't feel like diet food.
Yeah, so much diet food.
Yeah, diet. Yeah. Yeah.
But Trim Healthy Mama is not like that.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you can. I mean, if we can do it, it can be done.
It can be done,
Yes.
for sure.
No matter what type of mama you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Purist, drive-through Sue, frugal, it can all be done.
Yeah, so great.